We are underway with Winnipeg controlling the opening draw. The Jets' preseason roster, like the Oilers, pretty light on players expected to be NHL regulars. Ty Emberson and Travis Dermott on defense for Edmonton, and it's a blast from Logan Stanley that finds its way through 17 seconds into the hockey game. It did not appear as though Edmonton starter Olivier Rodrigue had a clean look.
Well, I got a little bit of a flyby in front of the net, and I may have been just making a guess here. May have been David Gustafsson on the deflection of the shot as he was being tied up. Puck came back to the left point. Stanley got a lot on it, and it's going to be Gustafsson's goal. There's nothing that Rodrigue can do on that. Just a real good deflection.
And the Jets have 5 or 6 guys who, as you mentioned, may make the roster, but no guarantee they're in the lineup. Here's O'Reilly down the middle, and he scores with a wrist shot, beating Eric Comrie. And the Oilers have tied it up in the 32nd overall pick. As his first as an Oiler, finding room down the seam, and then beating Eric Comrie cleanly. 1-1.
Well, one of the issues that Edmonton had in Penticton is they didn't have defense that could get the puck up the ice. And there's a great stretch pass that hit O'Reilly and created the time and space, and away he went. And O'Reilly shifted from his backhand and quickly stuck. He's a right shot and got a good shot on net. This is a guy that could have a big year with the London Knights this year, but what a start for him after, frankly, a quiet time in Penticton.
Limited stature to get to the front of the net. Here's Carrick with a steal, and now Caggiula breaks loose, shoots, and a glove save made by Comrie.
I think he'd like a change of scenery at some point, Jack.
Up the left-hand side, here's a clear wrist shot coming, and a save made by Comrie, and a good one as he came out to take one away from Drake Caggiula, who's had a couple of good looks, one from each wing, and Comrie has stopped him twice. This time, Caggiula let the wrister fly, trying to get it over the right pad, but Comrie closes the door and keeps the game tied at 1. Jets able to regain the puck. Here's Lopinen. Nice hip check, freedom of the puck, and that was well delivered by Ben Gleason, and doing exactly that, Bardot. After it, Carrick turned it over, quick shot, rebound off the post. Janssen Fjallby unable to beat Rodrigue, covering up at the far post corner. Walton is able to regain behind the net. Centering pass floats out Stanley. Shot redirected. Nice save. Point blank on Kupari. For Edmonton, Comrie a misplay. Drake Caggiula takes over behind the Winnipeg net, and he'll locate Brown for a blast, a save. Comrie a rebound loose for a moment, top of the crease for Winnipeg. And Ashton Sautner up the right-hand side. Did. And I know you think he's going to bounce back, and he probably would. But he had a Raphael Lavoie, the last 2 years in the American Hockey League, 53 goals, and finding Savoy again that time was Podkolzin. And
progresses in the Oilers organization.
Gleason moves it over to Hoffman. Podkolzin, side of the net, turns and fires off the pads. Behind the net, he'll locate Anderson Dolan. Swooping, dishing, one-timer blast, and a save made by goaltender Colin Delia. And out by Ford, back to center, slashed back the other way. Dermott will pick it up. He's got Stefan with him. Wrist shot and a save made. Where do you think Stefan will slot in initially within this organization?
Third line right wing in the minors.
Lead pass left-hand side, Podkolzin, a shot and a save made. Squared up cleanly was Comrie. McLeod.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice play too.
That, I thought, was as good a play as he's ever made. Here's a steal and a quick wrist shot taken by Hoffman, blocking away. Squeezed its way through off the draw.
It's the second draw. Noah Phillips lost all game. He's 9-2 in the faceoff circle.
Stefan makes a nice play off the wall, and here's Phil breaking loose. Right wing centering pass, and unable to find it in his feet. But over to Raphael Lavoie, around Janssen Fjallby. Gets it back from Podkolzin. Whistles it across. Hoffman a shot and a save made. Failed to clear. Savoy was able to bottle it up and then give it up. Sent out to Mike Hoffman, top of the right circle by Podkolzin. Gleason, one-timer coming, score! Lavoie from the top of the left circle hammers it home at Edmonton, its first lead of the night.
Well, he's always been able to shoot the pill. Raphael Lavoie. He's got a heavy shot. And we haven't talked about him much being a potential guy that can make the Oilers opening day roster, because we're sort of thinking that they maybe go 12 forwards and 7 D. If they go 13 forwards, is it a Peterson or Hamlin down the middle?
He did get 7 games in the NHL last year.
And they liked him under Chris Knobloch when he got recalled. Got a game in Los Angeles, as you'd remember. And that time he did what he can do. He can shoot the puck.
Cold streak in the minors, but when he gets going, you're talking a goal a game for 2 weeks at a time. Here's a wrist shot, score, and the Jets tie it right back up off the draw. It's Dominic Toninato with the equalizer from the top of the circles.
Well, Dominic Toninato is one of those 8 veterans in the lineup. This guy's played almost 200 games in the NHL, 184, and got into 15 games last year at the Jets, 20 points in 37 games in Manitoba, but he just ripped one home to the blocker's side on Colin Daly. If anybody's going to know Colin Daly, Dominic had his number there.
Draw, wrist shot off the post from Cam Wright as he...
There's a guy on a PTO in the back end.
Sam O'Reilly had it knocked away. Kevin He in from the left-hand side, a drive from the point, a save made briefly by Anhorn, but the Oilers able to skate it out successfully to center. It's Noah Philp, wrist shot off the rush, rebound, and Philp denied on the doorstep by Comrie. His best save of the night tonight. None better than the denial of Noah Philp on the rebound moments ago. Still 2-2 in the preseason opener for the Edmonton Oilers. 2 Oiler goals tonight, and now Drake Caggiula left wing, trapped in the corner. 100 seconds left in the preseason opener, breaking loose, shooting Lavoie, and that was denied by Comrie. Now they'll remain on the ice. Gustafsson changes. Janssen Fjallby breaks loose, has a man, shoots himself, and a save made by Colin Delia. Coughlin. 4, right circle. Coughlin among the leading goal scorers in the American Hockey League. Put goals in a big hit on Ford, and that creates a potential 2-on-1. Lays it in for Cam Dineen. Cuts to his left. Dineen loading up, shooting and scoring. And the Edmonton Oilers win their preseason opener 3-2 in overtime. And it starts with a Podkolzin hit.
Finishing hit there, no question. He personally stopped the Winnipeg opportunity, and Dineen's always had some offensive instincts, and he's had a heck of a game tonight. Set up the Sam O'Reilly goal on a brilliant stretch pass. The poise that he showed, and not a great goal against on Eric Comrie, be the first to tell you that, but nonetheless, victory for the Oilers.